So let's understand how to sort a list in Python. For example, we have a list called numbers, which has some numbers in the list. For example, 5, 2, 8, 1, and 3. Now if you print this numbers list and run the code, you'll see it prints the list, but the elements are not organized. If you want to organize them, or in a simple way, if you want to sort them, then you can use the sort method offered by Python. So what you have to do is you have to write numbers, then dot, then call the sort method. Now if you run the code, you will see it prints in an organized way. But what if you want to organize this in a way so it prints values from higher to lower? For now, it is printing the values from lower to higher. As you can see, first it prints the lowest value, which is 1, then 2, then 3. But what if you want to print first 8, then 5, then 3, then 2, then 1? So to organize them from higher value to lower, what you can do is you can write reverse equal true in the sort method. Then if you run the code, you'll see this list is sorted in reversed order. But let's say we have another list which includes some strings. For example, we have a list called fruits, and there you have banana, apple, and lastly cherry. If you write the print statement and pass fruits and run the code, you will see it prints banana, apple, and then cherry. But when you will write fruits dot sort and run the code, then you will see it organizes the list alphabetically. This word starts with A, which is lower, then B, which is the first letter of banana, and B is lower than C, which is the first letter of cherry. The key point here is it sorts based on the ASCII values. So uppercase letters come before lowercase ones. So if I make this cherry with capital C and run the code, you will see cherry comes first, then apple and banana comes. Because if you go to Google and search for ASCII values, then go to images, and if I zoom this image, you will see in the ASCII table A is in the top and its decimal value is 65, and for small a the decimal value is 97. So as the capital A holds lower value, it will come before the small a. Even this capital B will come before the small a. Like this, you can see capital C comes before A and B. That's why cherry gets printed before apple and banana. But as you can see, when we sort a list, what it does is it organizes the original list. But what if you want the organized list as well as the unorganized list? So you want to keep this list as it is and create another list with the organized values. For that, instead of this sort method, what we have to do is we have to use the sorted method. So let me remove this line, and here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write sorted numbers equal, then I'm gonna call the sorted method, and here I'm gonna pass numbers. So if I print numbers here, it will print numbers unorganized way. So let's run the code. You will see the numbers are unorganized. But in this line, we organized the numbers and stored them in this variable. So what we can do is we can write the print statement and pass sorted numbers. And now if I run the code, you will see first it prints the unorganized list, then it prints the organized list. Now let's say I have another list called colors, where I have values like red, then green, then blue. Now let's say you want to sort this list but not according to the alphabets but the length of their words. So as you can see, red has 3 letters, so it should be in the first. Then blue has 4 letters, it should be in the second position, and green has 5 letters, it should go to the third position. So to organize them in this way, what you can do is you can write colors dot sort, and in between parentheses just write key equal len. So instead of organizing them alphabetically, it will organize them using their length. After that, if you write the print statement and pass colors and run the code, you will see it prints red, blue, and then green. You can combine key and reverse for more control. So what if you want that the word which has more length should go first and the word which has least word, it should go to last? In that case, you can write key equal len and then give a comma, and here write reverse equal true. So it will sort based on length but in reverse order. So now if you run the code, you will see first it prints green, then blue, then red. Now let's say we have another list called mixed numbers, and there we have positive as well as negative integers like -5, then -10, 3, -1, 4. Now if I write mixed numbers dot sort and print mixed numbers, run the code, you will see it prints the lowest value first, which is -10, then -5, -1, 3, and 4. But let's say you don't want to count the minus. You want to organize them by counting them as positive integers. So for that, what you can do is you can write key equal abs. So it will be sorted based on their absolute values. So if you run the code, you will see it does not respect the sign and puts lowest value, which is 1 at the beginning, then 3, then 4, then 5, and then 10. It does not respect negative or positive value. It just counts that which absolute values has higher value.